Cousins, it's throwback time. It's your girl Rosie, and we're making candy yams two different ways, and I'm going to feature two of my most popular candy yam videos, okay? So we're starting off with the candy yams, with the marshmallows, and y'all, if you've been following me for a long time, like the seasoned cousins are going to remember this. This is when I was in my little itty bitty apartment, making do with what I had, very limited space, horrible lighting, but the recipe was so good y'all didn't even complain about it. So let's get right to this, okay? Yams. I'm using regular old yams. If you're from the States, you know we call these yams. If you're out of state, you're going to say those aren't yams, they're sweet potatoes, but hey, pump your brakes. This is what we call yams. Okay. So we started out by washing the yams. I peeled them and now I'm chopping them. And look at my little ugly knife, y'all. Oh, that knife got me through so many videos. Anyway, I just cut the yams just like this. If you have a different shape that you want to use, you can go ahead and do so, but this always works for me. I placed it in my little ugly pan there on my pot, and then I filled it up with some water, and I'm going to bring it to a boil. I'm going to wait until the yams are nice and tender, then I'm going to drain it, and then I'm going to set it to the side, and then, y'all know what we gotta do? We have to make our candied mixture. Now, we're going to start off with some butter. You can use salted or unsalted, depends on your taste. And I'm going to also throw in some brown sugar. And then I'm also going to add some white sugar. So yeah, and for some reason, I still have this little spoon in my cabinet. I mean, it's been with me for quite some time. Now, mind you, this video has been up for 10 years. Okay? Somehow that little bowl still, not bowl, the little spoon still is, with me. So I guess it stays. I gotta find out what brand it is actually, because it's been around for quite some time. Anyway, mix up the sugar and the butter, and now we're gonna add in the warm spices like cinnamon and nutmeg, and I have a couple more, but you know what, baby? I want you to go to iHeartRecipes.com for the exact measurements, because there ain't no room around the holidays. Ain't no room for you to be making no mistakes. Okay, you cooking for people. So get the exact measurements for iHeartRecipes.com, print it out completely for free. Okay? Now, in here, we're going to start adding some more warm spices. We're going to mix it up with my old spoon, Old Faithful, that's what we're going to call her. And now we're going to add in some vanilla. I use pure vanilla extract, still to this day. Mix it up, and you know what? Our candy mixture is good to go. Now we're going to head over to our counter. And this is going to be poured all over the yams. Now, you be careful, because remember we boiled these, so they're soft. So if you get a little crazy like I am right now, they're going to fall apart. So be gentle, be careful, and patient. Okay? And now I am actually going to place it in the oven. You see it bubbling on the sides. Y'all, I took it out of the oven at this time. Now, again, this is early on in my YouTube blogger career. I didn't know how to really edit like that. But I did put it in the oven for quite some time. And now I'm going to start topping it off with some marshmallows. If you don't like marshmallows, okay, whoop-de-woo, I do. My son don't like marshmallows at all. But anyway, I love this. But I have to, make two different types of yams during the holidays, because I like it like this. He likes it without marshmallows. Now, what you're going to find in the next recipe is the recipe is actually very similar to this one. Just different cooking steps and no marshmallows. But look at this. You can't tell me this still don't look good. I don't care if the footage looks ancient. You see them yams are yamming, right? Okay. Still looking good. All right. Yeah. Now, in the next video, we are going to make some baked candied yams, y'all. Okay? Look at these. I know you've seen this picture before. It's been floating around the internet. A lot of people use it without my permission. But anyway, I'm going to show you how it's really done. Again, this recipe is also on iHeartRecipes.com. So we start off with the garnet yams. Okay, this is when I started getting real fancy. I started liking the garnet yams, which are a little more red. I like the coloring, okay? Peel, and then we're going to chop. Same thing like the other one. Peel and chop. Same shape for me. But if you have a different shape that you want to use or do, you can go ahead and do it. Or as I say, do you, boo? Okay, yeah. Now, in this 9 by 13, I'm going to start adding in the yams. You see, we didn't boil them, right? Yep. We're not boiling this. Now, what I realize is when you boil them, sometimes you can take a little bit of the flavor out. So I no longer boil my yams prior. I always just bake them. But if you don't mind, I don't mind either, okay? So let's make this candy mixture. Very similar to the first one. Butter, sugar, vanilla, warm spices, brown sugar, and white sugar, okay? Go ahead, make sure everything is well combined, and then you are good to go, okay? So you see I'm still adding everything. This is when my editing got a little better. Ooh, thumbs up. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. But this is when my editing got a little better and I started explaining things a little better. So that's why I started adding stuff like one at a time, okay? So look at that syrup there. We're going to add in the vanilla because you can't have no candy yams without no vanilla, baby. And now we are going to pour it all over the yams just like so. Again, iHeartRecipes.com is where you're going to get the best holiday recipes for your life. So go over there, print them out for free. They're there. They're waiting for you. And join my mailing list while you are there. It's completely free so you can get updates and new recipes on the weekly. Okay? Cover this. Bake it on 350 Fahrenheit. I baked it for 30 minutes and then I remove it. And now we're going to baste these yams, okay? Because all the juices were released from the yams. They went to the bottom of our pan and we want to make sure that these yams stay nice and moist, okay? And then I'm just going to do just like that. And we're going to actually place this back in the oven for some more time. It took me 15 to 20 minutes. If you have an older oven, it could take, a little more time, or maybe it may take less time. It depends on your oven. So just check your yams until they are done to your preference. And then you're just going to serve them up, baby, and you are good to go. Now, don't forget, first, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I'm going to be showing more throwbacks and some new recipes, because y'all know I garden too now, right? So go ahead, follow. And then be sure you also like this video. Head over to iHeartRecipes.com for more free recipes. And don't forget to join my mailing list on my website.